All right. How's everyone doing tonight? Got some people in the chat already. Welcome to the Friday night Craft and Chill stream. Going to be working on a couple of small walls. I still have all those pieces from last week. I didn't finish. I left them right where they were. All those little bits, and maybe if I get bored I'll work on those, but I probably need to work on a couple of walls I took as a commission, just something small. I started cutting them here. I probably should have done that on camera, but I just wanted to get prepared, and then I realized how late it was getting, so I'll have to do some more of the cutting on the camera. Sound is coming through good. Welcome, Fat Red Foo. Eldor, how you doing? Thanks for coming through. Shane, I don't recognize your name, but thanks for coming in. Elder Tusk, too, man. I haven't seen you here before. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, it's hard to catch my streams because they're pretty late, man, so it is what it is. Maybe one day I'll do things a little bit more regular. Brian Jared, long time no see. Saturday afternoon, it's Friday night here, but it's probably going to be Saturday morning by the time I'm done. So we got the little chest that I was doing for those Instagram reels. It's funny, I never tried to make a... Actually, wait, I did do a stone treasure chest years ago, but I never tried to make just a little treasure chest out of foam, and that was pretty easy. Obviously, you know, it's not much to it. You can hear the googly eyes. I use googly eyes for the rivets. There's more I could do with the paint. I could have added some washes and stuff, maybe put a little green on there. One guy suggested doing silver showing through, and I thought about that, like paint chip on the metal bands. But I kind of like the way it looked when it was just, if you see the reels, when just all the rivets were black, because it kind of has that black iron look to it. But yeah, not too bad. I might make a few of these to have stacked up to go alongside the 3D printed chests I have. So they could all just kind of like sit together in a pile somewhere, like in a dungeon corner or something. It'll look pretty cool. Sometimes when you make something out of foam and you put it next to something 3D printed, it looks like there's a really, like a weird vibe of the two different things sitting next to each other, but they don't look too bad. It would be normal to see different styles of chests together, so. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go over to the hot wire foam cutter for a little bit because I gotta cut a few more pieces for these walls, and then I'll come back over here. And I'm definitely gonna get my mask on because I've been having some allergies. goodness. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Hot wire cam, yes indeed. George Reader, hit the like button. Man, there's a lot of people in here I haven't seen before. Shane, it's awesome. Yeah, those hot wire tables, super, super useful. Those blocks don't look like the beginning of a pirate ship or a Stargate. Ed, you're right. They're not. They're just some walls. Let's see. Oh my goodness, I'm just throwing the T-cam around. The T-cam has a busted mount. This is my old webcam, so I can't mount it on anything. It's kind of annoying. So it gets used as like the extra cam, but there you can see the wall. So I'm gonna make 2 of those like this, intact, and then 1 damaged, because that's what the guy wanted. The mask torture for protection. Yeah, it's not enjoyable, but getting that smoke directly in your face is extremely not enjoyable as well. So, okay. We got this. We got that. So, not doing anything fancy, just gonna be doing some bricks and chilling, you know? Let's see what the camera looks like. Let me check the angle. Not too bad, but we could... Briscoe, what's up, Briscoe? Did I hear Stargate and a pirate ship? I mean, you might have heard it. You might have heard it. Fat Red Phil, you're working on a doorway. I saw a picture, but I didn't look all the way into what it was. I saw you post something with I don't know, lighting or something. It looked pretty cool, kind of funky looking, like sci-fi. Got 3 brick walls I have to get started on in the morning. So many bricks. Yeah, Shane, the bricks are a beating sometimes. There's no doubt. Where's the dull pencil? I prefer the dull pencil to this, but I don't know where the damn thing went to. See if I can get a pencil. It's not dull, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be slightly useful. Where is my other ruler? There's that one. Okay. Briscoe just needs his IG fixed. You should get your IG fixed, Briscoe. Ed, they're for a commission. Someone contacted me. I haven't taken commissions in a long time, but this guy was nice and he was chill and he was just like, hey, can you make me some walls? Kind of like this one that I did I can't remember if I did a YouTube video or a reel series. I think I did a reel series on these maybe about a year ago. And I think I reposted it again during Halloween. It's like, very useful for a cemetery wall or something like that. Yeah, they're coming to get me. So, all right. I dropped my iPad, so I might be getting something more easy to work with and get my IG set up with. Yeah. You can use your phone, Briscoe. I built real walls a few years back. Right on, Axio. Like brick walls outside, retaining walls, or did you do the exterior on a house or something? Yeah, I have a fire station just down the road, so you often hear everything coming through here. Police, fire trucks, ambulance. This is one of those things I might need to get close and get my head in the camera shot so I don't overcut the lines. Axion Fig says just decorative walls for a fancy house. Look just like your foam one. Right on, right on. All in all, just another brick in the wall. Brick something. Yeah, just doing some walls tonight, Brick. Thanks for stopping by. Just some of these. I gotta make a few more like this, so just I think they're gonna be used for a cemetery or something like that. Brick something. Hold on a second. What do we got here? Got one of these fancy stickers that Brick sent me. Thank you for that, man. Maybe I'll find... Oh, there's too much glare over there. Maybe I'll find a home for that at some point. I think about stickering up my laptop. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I need to get maybe like a spot on the wall where I start putting everyone's logos up that send me things, because it's just kind of cool, you know, the whole community vibe you get. And maybe one day I'll actually make a damn logo for myself. Who knows? Might just go crazy. Oh yeah. Oh no, no, no. Thank you. Man, oh man. The last few days, I don't know, maybe about 3 or 4 days, my freaking, it's like my allergies are going off. It's really weird for this time of year for me, but we are getting some storms around here. Let's see, what do we got here? It is a cool sticker, Briscoe, and he designed it too. It's quite nice. Don't know if you remember me from back in the day, but I've been in and out of your streams well before we've been on the Clubhouse together. You and Daz inspired me to definitely do more of it in 2024. Right on. Yeah, I do. But like I haven't, let me think. Yeah, I've only been live streaming maybe about a year solo. I used to be on someone else's stream sometimes, but yeah, maybe a little over a year. But regular on Friday, it's been, I started, man, I don't know, I gotta look. Yeah, about a year. Oh, okay, cool. Nice, man. I've been thinking, like, I need to go and number the damn things, because now there's so many of them, there's no way to tell what anything is, because I just use random, complete minimal effort thumbnail, minimal effort title, you know, I don't even change the title half the time. But it's kind of the whole thing, you know, it's just like a random vibe. But now that I'm getting quite a few of them in the backlog, it might be kind of nice to like number them just so I can even know what number I'm on. But no, that's really cool, man. I mean, I think it's really, really great when people who collect get more and more into the building stuff too. I mean, obviously you're already a creative dude, but I know a lot of people that haven't really done anything too creative before. They just kind of get into it through their action figure hobby, and it's just really cool. It's always good to make something, produce things. Not all consumption. Even something like a silly little toy diorama. Oh man, bricks, I tell you. Stargate log 296, flock it. Man, I saw a kind of promo about a Diorama Builders TV show. Have you seen it, or have you ever been invited? I saw a couple of guys from Instagram in the show promo. No, where'd you see it? Because I don't watch TV, or I mean, obviously no one watches TV anymore. But no, I haven't seen it. Was it something on YouTube, or was it something on cable or something like that? Sounds cool though. I'd watch it probably. Flock the wall. High School Creations, that's cool. Yeah, he made some amazing stuff. Okay, do I do the other side? God, I don't want to do another. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Bricks, I tell you, freaking bricks. That's the bigger side, so we'll do it to match. It's a little uneven, so. Canadian one. Instagram promo trailer. Cool, cool. Take care, Brian, Jared. Thank you for coming by, man. We'll see you again soon, I'm sure. We messed up when we got rid of cable. You know, it's so funny because I was a no TV watcher since, I don't even know. Like, I never had cable, ever. My dad, I think, got it when I was like a senior in high school, but I was already just, I wasn't home. I was either at school or working, or at the local comic book shop playing Warhammer or something like that. So, Magic cards. And then when I moved out, I just spent all my time on the internet. I didn't care for TV, and I didn't want to pay for cable, so I never even got cable. So there was this span of, I don't know, 10 to 12 years or so that it seems so weird to everyone that I didn't watch TV. They're like, hey, are you I'm like, no, I don't watch TV. But now, everyone just watches everything streaming. And when streaming came out, it really kind of messed up my whole vibe because I was always on the computer already anyway. And I started watching things. Star Trek got me back into watching stuff again. Because when I realized before the streaming, when I realized on Netflix that I could get every episode of Star Trek sent to me on DVD when they would send them in the mail, I couldn't resist. So, slow downward spiral back into the media consumption. Although, I mean, all I did on the computer before was MySpace, YouTube videos, definitely played a lot of video games. So there's a lot of you know, just consuming stuff anyway. But I always felt video games were more active than TV, because they're more active than TV. Best in miniature? I'm gonna have to check that out. Recently saw someone take a white colored pencil to cardboard and crease in bricks. Surprisingly looked pretty good. Yeah, you can do a lot with cardboard. Cardboard is just tricky when you paint it. Michael Dumas, welcome. Thanks for coming by. Carol, how you doing, Carol? Man, got all kinds of people stopping in tonight to just watch me put them to sleep. It's like it's probably like a good channel if you're having a hard time falling out. You can just kind of stop by and it's better than counting sheep. Am I still on screen? Yeah, I am. I need to tape out markers for when I zoom in so I could tell if I'm going off camera or not. I'm gonna write that down. Paper. Hello? No paper. We'll just write it on phone. Of course, my brain goes out the window. I can't even think how to spell miniature, even though I type the hashtag in probably about 5 times a day. Stopping by Radnom's channel and falling asleep is called doing the Dark Claw. Yeah, but Ted almost does like the Japanese death march, where he's like working until he passes out and falls over while listening to my stream. Where you have like Aaron chuckling somewhere in the background. The Collecting Brothers. Hey, what's up, guys? Or it's probably one of y'all, but whoever you are, what's up? I saw y'all in the Underground Toy Network chat, whatever Oz's group is called. I can't remember. Thanks for coming by. This is some cozy stream vibes for sure. I'm currently editing our weekly video, and the vibes is perfect. Thanks, Random Diorama. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Yeah, this is probably a good like background while you're working on something else stream for sure. For sure, for sure. That's when I watch most streams I watch too, is I'm always working on something else and I just kind of have them going in the background. Yeah, Briscoe, my spelling has always been bad, and I wouldn't be surprised if I'm like mildly dyslexic. I don't know that I am, but I've always had issues with spelling, and even though if I know how to spell something, words will get mixed up occasionally. And it might just be I'm a lazy ass too. I mean, I didn't even know the order that the freaking months in the year were in until maybe when I was like 25 or something like that. I just had no idea. I never bothered. I never cared. Never, yeah. Just weird, man. Couldn't tell time on an analog clock till I was in my late teens. Okay. Yeah, I remember not knowing how to do that, but I picked it up pretty quick. My grandpa was a watch and clock repairman, like the old-timey kind. So in our basement, he had a workshop, and he had all these clocks, and I always was looking at the clocks he had. So, yeah, I always found them really, really interesting. I always asked him to teach me how to do stuff, but he never would. He said, it's old, this is dead technology, you don't need to know this stuff. And then, 10 years after that, or, yeah, probably about 10 years after that, eBay comes around, and probably would have been good to know that stuff, but, that's the way things go. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I was thinking, let me do a poll. Did I spell it right? Yeah. I'm terrible about not reading what I'm typing until after I hit the enter key. Okay. I only cared about summer, Halloween, and Christmas until my teens, right? Yeah, the important stuff for sure. I get it. So, Brick something, if you're still in here, are you working on any dioramas lately? I know I saw you do that backdrop. I don't know if he's still in there or not, but I saw him do a backdrop maybe, I don't know, a month or two ago. He's been using it to pose his figures in front of. It's like a rocky texture, and it's pretty cool the way he did it. So it, you guys have probably seen it, but he made it where there's like, he could put his rotating, it's like a motorized Lazy Susan in front of it for showing off figures. It's a good idea. to collect the new X-Men 97 figures. Yeah. Yeah, a mansion would be cool. Danger Room would be cool too. Definitely. I think if I was going to try and really go fancy and do a mansion, I would use actual wood for some of the interior. Just because it'll have that rich look and you can stain it. And it'd probably be easier to achieve a really good look with it than with foam. You know, you could build the structure out of foam and then panel it or clad it or laminate it, whatever you want to call it, with wood. Pride of the X-Men. I need to watch some of the X-Men cartoon. I don't even remember most of the original animated X-Men series. I need to rewatch that for sure. I remember liking it in the 90s, but once again, I didn't have cable, so I'd watch it over at a friend's house sometimes. And I remember liking the Sega Genesis video game, which I think I still have. But I have to check. All my old video games are boxed up. I don't think I actually had the X-Men video game myself in high school. Or I know I didn't have it in high school, but I did end up buying it later at some point. I think I still have it. Yeah, I definitely should have ran these bricks counter to each other. Oh well. It'll be alright. Michael Dumas. Yeah, what are those spinning things actually called? What would I put into Amazon to order one? What spinning things? Oh, I see what you're saying now. Got to read up. Got to read up a little bit. I just watched the Secret Galaxies video essay on that one of Pride, the X-Men episode. Yeah, I need to get into some of that stuff. Where are you guys watching that? Is that on a streaming service? Any of the X-Men. If anyone just rattle off where I could watch any of the X-Men. I only have Netflix, Amazon Prime, and I don't know if I still have Hulu or not. I gotta look. Travis, how you doing, man? Travis, what is going on with the Hexastack, man? How's that coming? Any info on that? I know you had some... decided to make some changes because you weren't satisfied with a couple of things, which is admirable. I don't think I've heard anything, any updates on it in a while. Disney Plus, yeah, I don't have Disney Plus. The Pride of X-Men episode can be found on YouTube somewhere. Okay. And all of it's on Disney Plus. All right. Try to offset these just a little bit. Man, you would totally not build a wall like that, but that's okay. Whoa! Break anyone else I missed? Random taking a break? Am I taking a break? I'm here. Or are you taking a break, which is totally fine, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, Briscoe, I don't have any of my old stuff. I wish I did. I've never even seen the Conan cartoon, though. That sounds like it would be cool. Wolverine has no Australian accent? Yeah, that would be kind of funny. Conan cartoon was amazing and super underrated. Nice. Tubi. Okay, write that down. Right on, Travis. We need a little bit more. Tubi. Yeah, I need to go check out Tubi. Hulu used to kind of be like that when it first came out. Everything was free. There was just some really weird, obscure stuff on there, but then it all went away when they came up with the paid-for model. Sharper rock. Ooh, I don't know if I've ever used this one before. I used to say that in my reels a lot. Now it's time to hit this thing with a rock. When people aren't familiar with the making of the old dioramas, they do find that kind of funny usually. But I think it's an attention grabber to see some guy just like smacking stuff with a rock all of a sudden. Show that foam who's the boss. Yeah, man. Tubi. Nice. My brain just like shouted that out. I have no idea why I said it. All right. Cool. Cool, cool. No, not there. Damn it. One more, yeah, dude, that's no kidding, actually. I mean, I got pretty much 3 of these. 2 fully done with the sides on, and then 1 I might do kind of like 2/3 of it, and then it's like broken off into rubble. Whoops. Well, that was almost a mistake. That definitely would have given it some character. Not that it would have mattered, really. People don't even notice. All right, Brick, take care. Thanks for coming by. After that, the flocking begins. Is it time for my nightly seltzer? I feel like it is. So, besides a Stargate and a pirate ship, anyone have any suggestions for something they'd want to see on like a, I don't know, could be a live, but it probably would be like a YouTube video, potentially a short, but probably a YouTube video. I really need to do a YouTube video. I haven't done one since the hover bike speeder thing. I have some ideas written down. But I don't know, like a lot of the stuff I want to make right now is using the laser cutter, and you know, I'm just like hacking stuff together in my mind and using Inkscape, and I'm not very proficient in it. I don't know if I want to do a video yet with like screen capture of me using Inkscape. I mean, oh, it just seems like it might be kind of boring. It'd be a different type of video than what I normally do. Not sure, not sure. I've been thinking about doing basics videos again. I know it's like so many people have done it, but I don't have a setup of like a playlist in my YouTube of all the basic techniques, which you guys all pretty much know already. Instagram, I have a lot of that on there, but it's so hard to send people to a video and they ask me how to do stuff. So it would be kind of cool to have a playlist of, you know, the super simple. It's all right there in short, like maybe 4 or 5 minute video, 3 to 5 minute videos. time-lapse laser would be cool. I mean, yeah, but how much of it would be cool? You know, like just showing it cutting out and then you pull it out, or I don't know, the assembly process afterward as well. My laser, you have to have the cover closed while you're burning, so I'm not sure. I'd have to either put the camera inside there. I think some basics videos on doing basics is good. I'd focus on the texturing, creating wood grain, the rock and foil punishment. Yeah, I mean, that's all stuff I've done Instagram Reels for, and I have a list of that. Maybe I just need to start there with the basics again. Michael Dumas says the same thing. Basics videos are always good. You always end up seeing some different ways of doing it. That's true. That's true. Very true. I've watched things that, like, there's so many different ways just to make bricks. A throne room for Serpentor would be a cool dio to do. Yeah? Oh, do you see much of it? I understand it's all covered up and what have you. Well, there's a lid, but it's transparent. I mean, it's treated so the UV or whatever, the laser light, doesn't destroy your eyes. So a camera, it would be kind of dim looking through it. Mine has a camera inside it, which is nice, but it's for positioning items. So, I mean, that's really cool. It's like a newer option, or it used to be on only like the really fancy ones, but it's starting to make its way into the more reasonably priced ones. So I could just throw this in there, you know, whatever, and then have an image and just see where that is and just move the image so it's centered right where I want it on the item. That's like freaking amazing, because it would be, I've never even worked with the old school method, which, you know, you have to have it cornered, you have to center it, you got to make sure the file is going to print right where you know, it's a lot more nitpicky. I think you need to get out of your comfort zone and try to build something you've never done, and not necessarily a ship or a Stargate. Yeah, for sure, Axion. I agree with that, but I mean, I kind of do that all the time. I never built a whatchamacallit before, a vehicle. You know, I did that on this live stream. I never did a hover thing like that before. That was kind of random. I never did a sci-fi console before. I started doing those. I don't know how long ago that was, but yeah. I've never used a laser cutter before a couple of months ago. And I do want to do something with that. And I've been thinking about doing a backdrop using the laser cutter. The Zamboni, yeah, the flying green Zamboni for sure. I feel like I could get Fat Red Foo to buy that if I figure out whatever your favorite hockey team is. I just put like the logo on the side of that. Probably get sued by the NHL. Yeah. Well, Briscoe, I don't have the Headless Horseman, so I'm not going to do a dio for it. And it's kind of like, I'm kind of out of the season for that already, I think. But that's not a bad idea. I mean, that Christmas cottage, I was happy with that, that's for sure. it could still use some additional stuff, but that's probably going to be one that I will come back next year and build another building and maybe a terrain piece to go with it and start making a really freaking oversized Christmas village. Xmas cottage was excellent. Thank you, X. I tell you, that roof was out of my comfort zone, but I think you know that already. Freaking roof. I would like to do some bigger projects. I would. It's just space. Space is a big part of it. I might need to move some stuff around and create some more workbench area, actually. I've been thinking about deep sixing my desk I have back there and just making more workspace. I started cutting foam today to make an Eagle Force Eagle Island today. It's going to be a big one. All right. Sounds cool. No, you're good, Briscoe. Just throwing radnom ideas out to the Ethernet. How many times you redo my studio? Like a lot. A lot. So I have more room like in the dining area, you know, it's the dining room, but it's difficult to use that because I have a family member that I take care of that stays out in my living area. So, and they're sleeping usually by 9, which is usually why I end up doing the live streams later. So it's not very easy to work. You should get a bunch of logos and just make it random ones show up. A bunch of logos. Show up where, Mr. Wonderful? If I'm on live on my phone. If If I'm live on my phone, am I able to see the video? I don't know. I'm mixed up on what Travis says. Someone explain it to me. And Ed is mixed up on what Fat Red Foo said. So we're just all mixed up here. This is the late night chill stream, right? We're not known for our, fast-paced dialogue and sharpness at this time of night. If I'm using my camera for live, will I see the live feed and the chat? I have no idea. No clue. Oh, getting a logo. Okay, yeah, got you, Mr. Wonderful. Yeah, I keep almost going to Fiverr, and then I know people that probably would help me with it, but I just need to go ahead and go to Fiverr and just hire some people and make a bunch. That's just procrastination on my part. Or I could, spend some time and work on it, although I'm sure I could do something, but don't really have a whole lot of experience. I'm gonna change this blade. It's kind of annoying. I've said it before, though. If I asked someone that I knew to help me with it, and then I didn't use it, they would, I don't know, that would be kind of, it's so much nicer. So much nicer. Fresh blade for the win. Nice, yeah. The inside of a UFO diorama. That is interesting. And Briscoe, I've had some thoughts on doing dioramas based off of old 2D games. I kind of did a Zelda diorama a long time ago. It was loosely based off of Zelda. But I would like to do like UFO Enemy Unknown. That might be kind of cool. I've thought about doing an Ultima Online diorama a bunch of times, or building like some of the different buildings that were available in Ultima Online. Like the 2-story house, or the stone tower, or even just the little cottages and stuff that they had in there. I guess they're pretty simple graphically for today's standards, obviously. But I don't know, it might be kind of cool to translate some of them over to reality. Someone might have done some 3D prints of them already, but maybe not. It's such an old game. There's almost no interest in it anymore. There's a few random free shards that are played on a fair amount. And the original servers are actually still running, but not too many people on there. It's pretty much a complete and total ghost town. Inside lab area, yeah. Mega Man. That would be cool. Are those Mega Man figures out yet, Briscoe, or are they still in the works? Fallout 3. Yeah, you see, and that's what I need to do, is most people, like most toy tubers or whatever you want to call it, or in the toy space, pop culture space, they're always attaching their YouTube videos to already existing intellectual property. Most of the stuff I do is not like that. I mean, I'll sometimes have a figure obviously in there, like the Father Christmas thing, but I'm not capitalizing on as much on existing IP to put it in the title and be like, Deadpool's taco truck, right when the movie comes out or something like that. Which would obviously, I mean, you never can tell if something's going to hit, but it would make it more likely that something would do well. I probably should do a little bit of that. Mega Man in hand. Yeah, I did like the Mega Man games. Don't ask me what anything looks like anymore. It's been so long. I need a piece of paper. How do I not have scrap paper? Here, we'll get out the food circular so Fat Red Food can go shopping. What do we got here? I don't know. The top sirloin steak is looking pretty good. Logo done right now. I'm sending you on Instagram. So Travis, I can't show it on here because my stuff is all screwed up and I don't know how to make it work. But let me take a look. I'll take a look myself and I'll just react to it. So this is AI, right, Travis? Partially AI? It's cool. Like, part of it actually looks pretty good. It's all completely spelled wrong. Because AI is just not always that smart. But I like some of it. It definitely looks pretty cool. Yeah, no, it's cool, man. I played around with AI quite a bit, too. Not recently, but I was for a while there. I actually did a whole short movie clip that I had ChatGPT write the script for, and then used AI robot voice to read the lines, and used a bunch of pre-made clips off of like Envato Elements to just make the whole thing. Yeah, rough ideas. Yeah, no, it's definitely, it's good for that, for sure. I do like the little hut on top, though. That's pretty cool. And it's funny that you did that. Did you? Oh, I showed you the Christmas ornament I made, because it almost kind of reminds me of that, having the building on top. No, you're cool, man. Yeah, AI is interesting. I got like really big into it for a little bit, and then I just was like, yeah, all right, it's cool. I'm done. Would I use an AI assistant to like help me with stuff? Yeah, I would. You know, recommend some stuff like you're saying, bounce ideas off of. But I don't know. It just started feeling a little dry after a short period of time. Definitely cool for pumping out things like that, though. Nice. Which one did you use, Travis? Which service? Okay. Yeah, I played with that one. It's been a minute though. I tried playing with Midjourney too, but it was just like, I don't know, kind of weird. Fat Red Foo, I played with Night Cafe too. I like Night Cafe. That one I found very user-friendly, if nothing else. And it's not that hard to get those points. Unless you just completely go crazy on it, you accumulate them at a reasonably fast pace. All right, Travis, thanks for coming by, man, and I appreciate the your robot slave making me a logo. $800, yeah, I don't even remember, man. Like I said, it's been a few months. hour and 30 minutes. Okay. Why is the clock not moving? Oh, there it goes. Just like lagged for like 10 seconds. And it is 12:09. All right, not too bad, not too bad. At least I didn't get started at 11:30 today like I did a few weeks ago. That was a bit much. We got another 5 hours to go. Yeah, man, I should just... You know, Ed, I probably won't do it, but it would be hilarious if we did a stream where I just, like, ran into Oz's stream. Like, for some kind of super mega special event. I would need to get people on here. I couldn't do it by myself, because there's no way I could just do that for that long. But how funny would it be if we just started streaming on Friday night and streamed all the way through and just linked all the streams together, like for a whole weekend? That'd be a long stretch solo. I'd be down for that. Yeah, it would be completely insane, Collecting Bros, for sure. I frequently watch a clothing channel called What a Funk. Well, they're like, basically it's like just a hangout, really. But they do 24-hour live streams sometimes. But they have like a clubhouse, like a studio, where they have 5-6 guys in there hanging out. You know, people come by, and so they can do that 24-hour live stream without, you know, it's a lot easier, I think, with multiple people, especially in one location. But yeah, just streaming them all together, linking them all together, like, that would be completely freaking nuts. I'm sure now that I put this out in the ether, it's gonna float around and I'm gonna hear it again from someone else. Probably Oz. Yeah, man, the 72 hour or 40, 72 is crazy. 24 is wild, but you know, just linking two together, 24, 48 hour, all weekend long live stream. Starts on Friday night, maybe ends with hella dope on Sunday night. That's freaking nuts. Freaking nuts. What a Funk already has the link up for the 24-hour live stream? What? Oh, that's right. Their next one is a 24-hour stream because it's their 100th stream. Huh, who's gonna pass out first? I don't know. Is it usually ANT that passes out first? Yeah, Axion. It would be wild, though, because you would have to have, like, a holder stream that would burn it all through the night. So, obviously, Oz is perfect for Saturday night, because he will stay up until Sunday morning, no problem. But then, you know, who takes over from there? So, some of those streams would have to run... Like, Oz might have to run almost 24 hours, like, from when he starts until... when Hella Dope would come on at like 8 o'clock. Or they could move it down a little bit, you know. Those guys, they kind of work on a time constraint. But that would just be absolutely insane. And like as you would go, you would have to have guests on almost every stream where you just pick up people from previous streams. Yeah, it would just be nuts. What colors would you recommend for a brick type wall in the city? Trying to work on a Spider-Man diorama. Not sure what colors to get for that. I go with a bunch of toy channels hosted by Retro Blasting. I did not know that, but that sounds pretty cool. How long did they go for? And did they do it like consecutively? Like it was streaming all weekend long? What colors? So usually I just use like normal red. And then I'll mix browns in here and there. So just like red. I'm a big fan of using terracotta here and there for like, you know, extra odd bricks on and off. But like with bricks, they're kind of nasty. So you could just literally just start mixing stuff in. You can put the red on and just throw like brown or even green or whatever you wanted. You can just, you know, obviously not Christmas green, but you know, a little hint of green. Go live Sunday. Toy Connections, Allison, Brick, yeah. Yeah, I started watching a few of Toy Connections videos. He definitely does some thorough research on those. They're pretty cool. Briscoe, hard to say. It's a toss-up between Grizz, Lex, and Jay. Yeah, John is the most dedicated one usually, for sure. But that's John's thing, you know. He just kind of like, I don't know how it works over there, but I just feel like he kind of conscripts everyone. It's kind of like the draft. Ken is OCD about the Topic C covers. Ken is definitely OCD about the Topic C covers. For sure. I mean, I remember I heard him talking about, like, you could see him getting stressed about things not being perfect enough. Which I do understand that mentality, and everyone's different, and it, you know, that's that perfection mindset with some things. But for that type of video, you know, it kind of works because he's giving very good information. You can't say he's not. What do we got here? Have you ever carved bricks for dioramas? 20 votes. Wow, we had some activity on that. 70% said yes, 30% said no. So we got some brick carving mofos in this stream. Oh, now it's saying 69-30. Huh. Where'd that 1% go? Weird. Yeah, Grizz. Maybe. Maybe. So, Do I start carving another one? Oh my god, I don't feel like doing that. I'm gonna glue this together first, and then we'll see where we are on doing a little bit more work on another one. Get the old trusty silicone rubber mat. I tell you, I was definitely not living right without this silicone mat. This is the best thing ever for glue. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Let that heat up, and where's my... Oh, there's the tacky glue. Ooh. Briscoe, you and Ken shop at some of the same stores. Okay, you're that close to each other? Where are you at? Are you in Toronto? Somewhere up there. With those California dollars. Let's see. Close to Vancouver. Nice. All right, come on, hot glue. Taking your sweet time. I guess I could do another one of these while I'm waiting on the hot glue. Just so, you know what, let me do this, because this is what I really don't want to do. So I'm better off just doing the thing that I really don't want to do. So let me just start on it a little bit. Not sure how to say that name. What is it? Phantasmida? Phantasmida? I'm not sure. Psycho. We can go with Psycho. And I don't think I've seen you here before, so thanks for coming in. Or maybe you were lurking. I don't know. Not so Super Mario. How you doing, man? How many rulers? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got a T-square over there, so that's 7. And I was also using a tape measure. So 8. 8 that have been used recently. Well, actually, no. I didn't use this one yet. I did use this one off camera. 8 freaking rulers. Man, I'm a mess. Before I continue on with that, hot glue looks like it's ready to go. Each ruler has its own job. It's true. I mean, I do tend to use certain ones for different things. There is no doubt. Hot glue is a devil. Nah. Quit wasting time. Hey, look, man. I actually did an Instagram reel. I don't know if you ever looked back. It's like one of the older ones, probably about 3 years ago now, maybe 2 years ago. That was the ruler challenge where I laid out all my rulers. And I did hashtag ruler challenge. And I actually had a few other dioramas respond to that and post all their rulers laid out. That was kind of funny. I do not have Telegram. I don't. Probably the best way to get a hold of me is on Instagram DM. I don't always answer immediately, but I usually answer. I do need to check my requests though lately. I kind of have some piling up in there for a little bit. Comments will definitely get my attention though. If for some reason I'm not answering the DM. One time, Fat Red, one time. And it wasn't really a butt dial. I was trying to swipe the window out and I accidentally was actually on my phone at the same time I was playing a game on my iPad. It's too much multitasking. And I had a TV remote control in my other hand, like in my hand. I was juggling. know, I don't think I'm going to use hot glue for the top piece. So I can get it a little bit more centered without having to worry about it. Okay. Alright, cool. Well, we'll let that dry up and we'll do some painting on it probably tomorrow or maybe the next day. If I do end up hopping on Oz's stream tomorrow, I'll probably do some painting of that on there. Okay, I guess we'll do a little bit more. Do I have a TikTok? I do. It's Random Dioramas is my TikTok with an S. So just like the name here, but with an S. Mostly on Instagram, though. And here every Friday night. Does foam core count as using foam? Yeah, I'd say so. Oh, bricks. If I wasn't going to get copyright struck, I would definitely be playing Pink Floyd right now. Then I'm foaming. Earbud equals Pink Floyd. I just got enough going on already, man. Got enough going on already. Now I'm gonna mess up where the brick line goes if I do that. Collecting Brothers, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. All done editing your video? Awesome. Overwatch, too. You know, I used to like playing Overwatch. I haven't played it since they switched it from 1 to 2, though. Maybe one day. Looks real. Very nice. Thank you, Psycho. Big Bacon. What's up? So here's what we're building. This one is done. Well, it's done being carved. And here's one that's painted. Yeah, so that's all painted up. I'm gonna be doing 2 of them like this, and then a ruined, you know, busted up looking one too. Big Bacon. It's crazy how more people just start showing up. It's after midnight. Yeah, man. Paint can make things better. Sometimes. Doesn't always turn out right, but yeah. That one was just painting different colors on it, doing a wash and then a dry brush over it. But you can layer that in different ways. I kind of like the way it looks when you do the dry brush then the wash over it, because it kind of subdues the starkness of the dry brush. Like that dry brush is kind of bright. But yeah, you could just layer those dry brushes and washes on top of each other to get all like depth and just different looks. Kind of just like using layers in Photoshop, you know, that are see-through. They're just laying on top of each other, tinting what's underneath. Ah, the smack it with a rock phase. It's quite nice. Michael Dumas. Hey, what are you making these for? Tabletop gaming? No, these are for toy display. These are actually commissioned by someone, and he's going to use them, I believe he said, for Gotham by Gaslight. So this is more in the scale of a 6-inch figure. The bricks aren't really correct scaling. They're kind of cheat scale, but it still looks good, like comic-y. ASMR, yeah, I've done a little like foam ASMR. Some people like that, like even the foam cutting sound some people like, but some people freaking hate it. Briscoe, I've done some Gundams before, and I actually had a Gundam I was working on a few months ago. But with my eyes, it's really difficult now as I'm getting older to do the little pieces without getting right on top of it. And it would be difficult, I think, with the cameras and stuff. But doing a diorama for one, maybe. So Axion, I loved the movie, Gotham by Gaslight. Very cool. But I think there's a comic for it too that I didn't know about, and I might need to check that out. It's been a long time since I read a comic, actually, except the AWOX comics, right? The Spiro toys, I read those digitally. And that was kind of fun because I forgot how much I liked reading comics. Yeah, everyone. Once you hit 40, man, your eyes start freaking bugging out. Probably a life of looking at small things and staring at computer screens doesn't help it either. Okay. I'm going to use the bathroom right quick. I'm going to put this other screen on that I had made. The little thank you to my channel members. Everyone who has signed up as a channel member and is supporting the stream, I greatly appreciate that. Anyone who wants to sign up as a channel member, I also appreciate you. And even if you're not, I also appreciate you for hanging out and having a good conversation. But I'm going to go use the restroom, and I will be right back. All right, there we go. I remembered the mute button this time. Woohoo! Happy New Year. Yeah, absolutely Happy New Year. You know what? This is actually my first stream, I think, of the new year. Yes, it is. So, Happy New Year if I haven't said it to everyone. I did my traditional scarfing of a banana off stream. Okay. More bricks. No Frank Drebin. I don't even get the reference. But I can only imagine what it's referring to from my previous comment. Naked Gun. Okay. Man, that's another one. Been a long time since I've seen a Naked Gun. Like, probably the 90s. I remember Airplane a little bit with the autopilot blow-up doll and the drinking problem he had. Okay. We're going to do this one. We're going to do this one offset. And there's so small of a difference, I almost don't want to cut that. Maybe I'll just cheat and not cut those. We'll see what it looks like at the end. Yeah, back when we got good comedies. True. Go for it painting. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I know it's getting late when Go For It shows up. What time do we got actually? Oh, it's 12:53. It's almost 1 o'clock. And we've been going for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Oh, look at that. I actually got into it and I stopped realizing what the time was. Very nice. Whoop. What am I dropping? What color painted crazy looking faces is all I see there. I don't remember. I painted that a while ago. It's a bunch of different colors. Grays and blues. Yeah, you got like dark gray. I think these are pewter. These are some kind of blue gray. And then I put a wash over all of it, and then I did a very light gray dry brush over the top. Nope. This music is completely copyright free. I've used it for probably about 40 streams, and I haven't gotten any copyright strikes with it. Pro tip, sing along, then it's a cover. Yeah, you guys would all leave, though, if I start singing. Ah. There we go. Blast damage. Perfect. The karaoke and diorama stream, that would be some combination right there. Well, I guess I'll... Random diarrhea. That sounds like some kind of like disease, or at least a condition. Smack it with a rock. Random diarrhea. Yeah, random diarrhea is not good, man. That's for sure. That's for sure. The video is loading. Can't load video in chat. Video fail. Okay, so here we are. It is 1:02 a.m. in Texas on this Saturday morning. We've been going now for 2 hours and 23 minutes, and I think I'm going to wrap it up right now, guys. We built this wall from start to finish, so that's pretty cool. Not too bad, and we got this done right here. And obviously, I already have the pillars pre-cut. Hopefully, I will wake up in the morning and work on that. I appreciate everyone hanging out. Yeah, especially all the new people that came and joined. I really do appreciate that. And, well, you know, I appreciate the guys that are here all the time as well. So, hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you next Friday. And maybe tomorrow night on Oz's stream. Take care, everyone. Yeah, and the time, it does go. For sure.